It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Throwing his Rattler. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
A 49-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the gun is Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's taken in by Lamb. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. For the Dallas touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running this one left. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action on 1st. Buying some time right. He'll wind up and heft it deep. Big gain downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Big snap for the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. We send a man in motion. Prescott now on 3rd down. Collins there to grab it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now a give to ETN running right. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Touchdown, Dallas! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 14. Into the hands of Olave. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Rattler back to throw. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 15. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the...
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. Brought in close to the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his running back. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Lead snap for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They bring their tight end left. 2nd down, here's Prescott again. incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's ETN on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Szn3, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Cowboys facing a deficit near the break. First and 10 now from the 30. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this. We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Wilson gonna throw right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Daniels starts with a pass. That one complete to Brian Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
It's a jet sweep. They go with McLaurin. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Commanders. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. The shotgun, Wilson, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's to the right side, and it's Szn3. And he's in. Ben Szn3. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will go all the way. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Commanders. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now Wilson on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He'll let one go down the middle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Checking it down, this one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. Here's 3rd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He keeps it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Commanders. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now it's 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and Really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He's got it! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Daniels gonna throw again. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that's not going to be returned. Teams elect to do this is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, I think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. After the interception, here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 5. First carry here for Ken Walker. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now Smith. He completes this to Walker. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
To the air again, Smith. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Here's Smith. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, here's Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Block it in motion right. Throwing again is Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often we have offenses tell us before the game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is... Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got it.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Fields now to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Fields. Got a man complete to Miller. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pickens going in motion left. Fields. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Geno now to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Noah Fant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A shotgun snap, Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Fields changing the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top for Miller. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Scotty Miller taking it in. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now Geno. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing now is Geno. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Smith. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
He finds Pickens over the middle. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. To throw is Fields. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cody Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Throwing is Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's Fields. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Out of the gun, Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A shotgun snap for Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. Out of the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, 49 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Smith. He completes this to Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 40.
Smith now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 48 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Flush to his right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Now Fields going to move them around.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Smith going to throw it.
Smith and Jigba with a grab.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Smith.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Now it's Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To the air again, Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now Gino. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. And one last throw here for Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.